Okay, we just got done recording a video, and well, I want to record another one so I can get at least two uploads in since I haven't posted in a long while. Oh, what was that voice crack? But yeah, last video, like not even more than 20 seconds ago, we talked about like the differences between insulting and criticism. Yeah, so we're gonna take a little bit of a turn away from that, and we're just gonna talk about, I guess, like exciting news, I guess. So, some exciting news that I've heard recently is that Puppy Playtime Chapter 6 seems to be coming along well. Apparently, Mob Entertainment is hiring more, like, people for the business side of things and all that. And senior animators, to, like, improve the chapter. And that's something I like. Something I would like to see, though, more in, hang on, wait, here's a little bit of criticism. Here's something I would like to see more inside of Poppy Playtime Chapter 6 is possible like different puzzles. Cuz we've had like the hand electric puzzles like for a long while where you coil the hand's wire around like a Tesla pole or whatever, like a power thing. We've had those ever since the beginning, and that sort of made like a fundamental part of Poppy Playtime. But something I would like to see more is like different puzzles, because I mean, we haven't really seen those, in my opinion. I mean, getting like in the most recent chapter with the conduction hand and the pressure hand, using those, yeah, like that's pretty good. That's like pretty good example of like using different mechanics. But like, I mean, using pre-existing mechanics, like pre-existing stuff, but then using them in like different ways. For example, like the electric pole puzzle. I think it would be cool if we could like get a possible thing, like a possible like puzzle where one of those electric poles are covered in like poppy gel. So then you have to freeze it and then use the pressure hand in order to explode the frozen like poppy gel, like break it. So then that way you can use the electric pole in order to open up a certain door. Like it would be like all the other stuff, except it would add more depth to it. Like it wouldn't be just like, oh, here's a pole, oh, here's a power supply. You know what to do. You know, go do your thing. It would actually be more so like, oh, here's what you have to do, but what you have to do also requires extra steps, which actually use like the other things more. Something I also didn't see really used is the fire conduction hand. There was like a lot of the electricity and but it was mainly just ice. It was mainly just ice used from what I've seen. Like there wasn't really fire used, and that's a shame. That's a shame. Like it would be cool if we could possibly see like more fire used because that really went unused. Like more of the fire hand in the next chapter. Like I don't know how they'll do it with like little upgrades gone, but that would be nice. I'm gonna chill by here since there's water sounds, and I think that's nice. Anyway, yeah, I told you I'm immediately walking away from it. Anyway, something else I've heard like just now is the release of, I believe it was the release of fuck, what was it? The Minecraft Movie 2. Apparently that's gonna be released soon, and like they're planning to begin filming next month, I believe, unless that was like old news that I heard. So I did just find it on a like a TikTok, and I was like, oh yeah, that's interesting. Not sure if it's true though. So like, if it isn't, then let me know in the comments. Correct me on my mistakes of being a dumbass, but like, um, yeah, I mean, Minecraft Movie 2, and you know what that means? More funny, more memes. We might be getting a second chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. I'm gonna kill myself. Not actually, though. I have a pretty good mental state. Um, Some more possible like exciting stuff that I'm not really sure what to comment. I'm not really sure what to comment on with this, but like some more exciting stuff that I um think will be coming out soon is like, well, some exciting stuff I wish we'll be seeing. Um, I'm really hoping we get like a game like One Shot soon. Like One Shot, in my opinion, is like an absolute fucking artistry of storytelling. Like I don't know if I use that word correctly, artistry. I'm 14 and I'm still learning how to use words. But I really hope they bring out something like One Shot. Like VR chat. Oh shit, God's sake. Oh shit. Oh shit, VR chat. Oh, for fuck's sake. Technical difficulties. My brother's being a dick and can't seem to hear me whenever I say I'm playing VR chat. Well, in my opinion, One Shot was an absolute like masterpiece of writing. The story was like lovely. The puzzles were challenging, but not in a infuriating way. The the fuck, what was it? Like the art style, despite being pixel art, was just mwah, loved it. And it really like it was really emotional as well. Like very few things have made me cry before, but like two things I'll say now that made me cry was the ending of One Shot, specifically the Solstice ending, and the ending of the Owl House. The ending of the Owl House because it's like been offended with me for like a few years, and seeing it end, it's like oof, it hit hard. Um, but then the One Shot ending hit me hard because even though I got it done in like a little bit over a week, since like I also had to deal with school and all that. But I got it done, and the thing is, it really pulls out your heartstrings with the characters, since like you get to know the main character Nico, since like I believe it's a he. If it's a she, I'm not sure. They like we don't. Do we have a confirmed gender? I don't know. But the thing with Nico is that like they actually talk to you, and like they actually like connect with you. They have a life outside of just being a video game character, and it really pulls out your feelings of like, oh my god, this is an actual person. Oh my god, I just dragged this person out from their world into a world that's literally dying. And like with all the stuff that Nico goes through, they must have trauma. Like they witness someone like sort of die, I guess. Like it's rough for Nico. Also, may I just say, whenever that Maisie animation played, would like to get overtaken by the vines and the solstice ending, that made me shiver. Stuff like that, like sudden animations with pixel art, it's just like oof. Um, I also felt sort of similarly about that. I also thought like fuck. I can't speak. I mainly use English and I can't use the English. Oh, ow! Did that need to be so loud? Ow. Um. Anyway. Um. I also sort of felt that way about Grace with the litany domain. If you don't know, the litany domain is like pretty much you do Simon Says, and you have like this thing around your neck, and if you mess up 5 times, um, like you die. Like it pretty much shoots like sort of spikes into your head, like the head of the character, um, hitting non-vital areas. But once you hit the final one, it stabs your head with the final like middle spike, but then tears it off. Um, I'm pretty sure it also has a similar animation with like Say about that. But like um, yeah. I really hope we get another game like One Shot, because like that was mwah, peak storytelling in my opinion, and it really made you connect with the characters. So like, I really want them to bring out another One Shot like game. One Shot devs, if you can hear me, you probably can't, but if you do hear me, please cook on like a DLC or something. I would love to see it. Or like, well, not One Shot DLC. It's over. One Shot's over. And that's something that also hit me hard during the Solstice ending. It was literally like One Shot is over. This is the end. Nico has gone home. There is no more left. There's nothing left to do. This was the final shot. This was your final thing. And that hit me pretty hard, but like um something I hope they can do is like bring out another One Shot like game. Cause like that would be lovely. I would love to see another game like One Shot. Anyway, yeah, I sort of talked about everything oh, whoa, okay, the world is falling apart. It's the world machine all over again. Speaking of One Shot, everything's falling apart. Damn. Anyway, yeah, that's all I can really talk about, since I've sort of been running out of ideas. But, I guess I'll just call it quits here. Um, like and subscribe, please, and goodbye.